Clark.
Uh-oh.
Buckled Carlton's knees.
Uh-oh. Well, Caitlin Clark, one thing she got is handles. Just a few shifts, a downshift there, the deceleration and the finish at the rim.
Clark goes. Nice. Boy, Enrique gave it to McCowan, who couldn't finish. Behind the back again for Clark. Give her another assist and a chance for a three-point play for Smith.
In transition. Whoop. And a little spin on the finish as Melissa Smith went to the line and did in fact complete the three-point play. What did he have? Three back behind the back?
Clark working on Van Loo. Oh, Clark, pretty step back. Hits a three.
Got a little separation. Watch Caitlin Clark get a little separation there. See, when the hand extends from the body, that is usually when they call an offensive foul.
See, this is the small lineup I'm talking about with Katie Lou Samuelson at the 4.
Clark bounce pass it. Smith again.
By Caitlin Clark to recognize two bigs, and Melissa Smith sees that she has a wide open lane to the bucket. Just a great delivery. I mean, putting it up. Now Clark trying to make something happen. Behind the back. Backs the basket and gets her first field goal in style. She's up there with rebounds, up there with steals. And she'll take the first three-pointer and knock it down and treat the fans.
Now to Horston. Gets a decent look. Can't get it to go. All of a sudden, that's 6 of 10. Not looking so hot anymore. And a big hand with passing. Look at this.
This is a pass that not very many players can make from behind the free throw line on the money.
Hamby had a clear out.
Giroux turns, ducks in. In fact, Benley stays with her. Blocked from behind. That was Clark. Now Clark looking to push. Cross-court pass. Pull. Back to Clark. She will launch and bury a three. To open up the second quarter, and Clark doing it with some defense. Comes up with the block. And then Lexi Hull finds her. Fever back within 4.
Foul.
Kimbrough. She will launch. Samuelson, nice pass there to Clark. Clark behind the back. Oh, it's Smith with the finish. Brilliance from Caitlin Clark.
You run. This can happen. What a delivery. Clark behind the back to Smith. 2 points.
11 wins all of last season. They're already at 10. Looking to tie last year's winning record.
Clark from way downtown and knocks it down.
They're not going to do that. And with Noelle Quinn, as you mentioned, no challenge.
Clark, 3-ball on the way, and good. Boy, that cost.
There's been many times early in this season where that has not been the case and have allowed too much dribble penetration.
Well, and it allows them. Oh, what a dime. My goodness, the pass from Clark to Katie Lou Samuelson. Had an open look from 3, didn't take it. Only 3 to shoot. Gonna have to make.
Here's Clark. Picked up now by Dee Richards as she's into the ball game. Richards on the floor. Clark, the step back 3 just below the logo, drills it.
She's a rookie, and she's 22 years old, the same as her jersey, but those heels were right at the logo.
Clark gets a screen from Boston. There's the pick and roll, and easy. Look.
Has to play if they're going to pull the upset here. Watch this screen and then a nice pocket pass.
Bonner gets denied by Boston. Wheeler finds Clark from the logo.
Look at Wheeler staring to the right side, knows who's there, drop path behind. Could be the deepest shot we've seen Caitlin Clark make as a pro. Big one.
Bella took some contact there. Griner doesn't get the call. Clark working the baseline. It knocked off the underside of the backboard. Did a nice job to recover. And bounces inside. Pretty fine to Mitchell.
Just a few shifts, a downshift there, the deceleration and the finish at the rim.
Clark goes behind her back to get by Odyssey Sims, and that electrifies the crowd.
Obviously wanting this team to be keenly aware of the screening action in this Fever offense.
Clark working on Cunningham, gets inside. Clark gets it to go. And the foul. Clark in the double digits.
Near the three-point line. that's way too late with a caliber player like herself.
Clark over Horston, hits a three. No bounds.
Horston's got to come with hands up. You can't let Clark see them.
Bebish hounding Clark. Clark, step back three, knocks it down. Take a look here at a career first.
Step back, going right, I may add. It's usually step back, going left. Which they do have a smaller backcourt, but they're quick. When she gets her feet set, I mean, that's why I carry my tape measure around, Pat. Sometimes. Caitlin did it.
Finding her way, pushing in transition, leading her way, pulling up, and knock it down.
Today,
Everything but the bucket that time for Phoenix.
Good job by Cunningham to quickly get on Clark.
Clark sneaks the screen and got the layup and one.
Always going to be trailing on this. Watch right here. This is jail. Great screen by Boston. She holds the contact.
That one foul knows it's important not to pick up the second because she got 2 in the first quarter against Connecticut.
Clark shot a three.
And she needs to be aggressive on the offensive end. And anytime her defender, Carrington, gets caught up on a screen, and a nice one by Aaliyah Boston on that possession.
Oh, Jewel Lloyd misses after a tremendous move, and we are tied right now. Clark to Samuelson, and there is, believe it or not, folks, the biggest lead of the game. Here's Clark with it. Bentley inside against.
Really good screen by Nia Coffey, and that's something that Nia Coffey does well every time down the floor. It tries to help the continuity of the offense.